Spacey Sims, and we are back with more Code Realized, Guardian of Rebirth. 7 hours remaining! Oh god. I had to play this game today. I have to. I swear I need to play this game at least once a day after work because my job sucks. Anyway. So that it sucks. They just don't pay me enough to deal with the shit I deal with. Anyway. Victoria looks down at a pocket watch similar to the one she gave to Spacey and quietly takes a breath. The impoverished district should be in a panic by now. Just a small amount of Zicterium creates unfathomable fear. It hasn't changed one bit since the Vampire War. It's like the weapon of the devil himself. Don't you agree, Lionheart? As you say. A second terrorist attack after the incident at the palace. I'm sure fear has been burned into the people's minds. She looks down at her nails and speaks nonchalantly in a calm voice. I'm a guess that he is gonna start to go, you know what, this bitch is crazy. I don't think he agrees with her plan. You know, it's funny, I was talking the last episode probably, or maybe the one before, where they look like goddamn bumblebees, and yet his pin looks like honeycomb, like the little, like, you know, the bee, like the honeycombs and the bee. Woo, just put that together. Anyway. If one tragedy occurs, people easily forget it as a thing of the past. But if the same thing happens multiple times, they start to become cautious, expecting the next, and are moved by fear. If I can direct that fear, there won't be any who oppose the war. She continues speaking as if simply airing her thoughts, and her giant, eyelashes are also, yellow feathered at the end. It's crazy. We'll recreate the same incidents in the capitals of each European nation. We'll have them blame these attacks on Britain, and in Britain we will publicize that a continental spy was responsible. That would inflame a war in no time. We shall use Zicterium and the poison from the Horologium to shower the entirety of Europe in fear. In the end, through our overwhelming military strength, all shall come under the glorious rule of the British Empire. That is the only way we can exert control of the situation without sinking the world into a protracted war. But nobody's at war. You want to start a war just to get more territories. And I understand that's what, fucking monarchs and shit do. But, it just seems cray-cray right now. Isn't that right, Lionheart? As a humanitarian, it would be difficult to stand by and watch this unfold, wouldn't it, Lionheart? I don't think he... Oh, look, he looks sad. If this is what it takes to ensure peace for us in the future? Lionheart is struggling to hold something back as he responds. Victoria closes her eyes, and she sits for some time, thinking about various subjects. Yes, you're exactly right. Obtain the Horologium and Zicterium, and let us move forward with the final stages of the plan. Everything we do is for Britain and my beloved people. That you just killed. Okay, got it. Why does it look like there's, gun turrets above the chandeliers? I'm just saying. The strength in her voice could come from the surety of a noble commander. Okay. Or something else entirely. Like crazy bitch. I kind of like her. Oh, we could have just... Oh my god. Every time we could have just played till the end of the chapter, but I just never know when they're coming. Chapter 12, Calamity. 6 hours remaining. Oh my god. Oh my god. Of course it's Victor. Are you alright? You can lean on me. Victor's face is pale as he runs beside me, and he seems to be in pain. You probably inhaled too much of the Zicterium gas. Don't worry about me. We need to concentrate on escaping from Twilight. We continue running, looking around cautiously as we proceed. If we can make it to our rendezvous point, everyone can help us out. I give him a slight nod. Our priority right now is to run. We run and run without stopping. After that, we're taking a rest while we hide in the shadows within the city. When Twilight had surrounded us, Victor acted quickly and used a smoke bomb. We were able to escape their clutches thanks to the explosion. Of course I have to sneeze. Hold on. Sorry. But being an intelligence agency, Twilight is staffed with many capable agents. At this rate, it's surely only a matter of time before they catch up with us. And not all of the Twilight agents might be dressed like Twilight agents, and they're like radiantly ahead. Like, hey, Agent M, I got the people over here. Shh, over. You know, I'm just saying. Just guessing. As if he can tell what I'm thinking, Victor slowly stands up and declares, I'll be the decoy. I want you to take advantage of my distraction to join Lupin and the others. I'll find you later. No. I grab Victor's hand as he starts to turn away. Nope, not gonna happen. Don't let him do it. Don't let him do it. Wait, Victor, I'm coming with you. What? Why? We don't have time. You need to get to the Zicterium as soon as possible. I gently place a finger over his lips to calm him down and shake my head. Yes, I know. I'm ready for it. If we can't find it in time and I become awakened, I'll take my own life. What? I've made up my mind to do this, and I choose to stay by your side. Oh, we're cute. Right now, being close to you is more important to me than anything, even more than my own life. Just as you did for me. I want to be with you. I'm not going to desert you. To me, that's the most important thing in the world. Spacey. My heart aches when I think about you. When you smile, it makes me smile. Tell me, Victor, what is this feeling? Is it some kind of illness? Oh my God. Oh my God. Look at he's blushing. I'm just like, is it illness? Oh, honey. That's so cute. Oh. I think an emotion is what we refer to as love. Love. I must never know love. I must live in isolation. The more I learn of love, the more I'll be made to suffer. Familiar words that I've heard before cross my mind, but this emotion surging inside me is pushing everything else aside. Why am I feeling this way at a time like this? Or is it because it's at a time like this? I want to embrace this emotion, and I tell him, Victor, I love you. Oh my God, that's so cute. I'm gonna cry. He loves us too. So very much. I don't know how to express it right, but I just love you. Victor looks surprised for a moment, then averts his eyes. I don't have the right to be loved. That doesn't matter. I just want to love you. Do you not want that? Victor seems about to say something, a bitter expression on his face when there is the sound of someone clapping slowly, echoing through the alley. Oh, fuck. We turn toward the source of the sound. Ruin our beautiful moments! Dude! Dude, you're a buzzkill! Alistair, he already caught up. A number of Twilight soldiers are standing in the other end of the alleyway, trapping us in. Shouldn't read as fast. The artificial monster speaks of love, so absurd and yet so genuine. Spacey, I've developed something of an interest in you. Okay, that's just creepy. Victor stands between Alistair and me as if to shield me from him. What do you intend to do with us? What do I intend? That's a question for the Queen, not me. I hope you don't take offense. It's part of Twilight's job to do the dirty work. However, the Queen did say that she will give you a choice. She wants you to obtain the Zicterium. If you comply, she will free you both. What? Dr. Frankenstein, it seems your friends have come across a promising lead. There was someone who had been involved in the development of Zicterium. Twilight paid a visit to that man's home, but the information we were after had already been removed. The researcher's handwritten notes, we know that the location of the Zicterium had been included in them, but with his notes gone, there's no way for us to learn where the Zicterium is. So, you want us to get you the Zicterium instead? Precisely. But you will be the only one taking action, Dr. Frankenstein. What? Spacey, we'll need you under our surveillance in the meantime. No. I was like, well, we could do it, and then we could fix me, and then we could, like, screw them over. That's totally what's gonna work. But no. I'm not risking. No, I'm not leaving Victor. You just heard that, bitch. I'm not leaving my man. What? Why her? Why? We can't have you running from us again. It only makes sense to take one of you as a hostage. If you're here under the Queen's orders, then you should know. In 6 more hours. I'm very much aware. So then, we should set a time. Alistair takes out a pocket watch and stares intently at it. Let's see. I'll give you 4 hours. You have that long to locate the Zicterium. I heard what you said. As long as you have Zicterium, you can save her, correct? Either way, you should still be looking. And if I can't obtain the Zicterium? If that becomes the case, we shall take measures to prevent her from becoming a monster. We may have to resort to violence. Are you going to kill her? I'll leave that to your imagination. What a dick! Victor fixes Alistair with a long stare, then smiles. You're bluffing, Alistair. You're lying to me. Ha! Why would you think that? Victoria doesn't want her dead. The Queen sees value in her as a weapon. That's how I know that you'll never receive orders to kill Spacey, Alistair. I see. You do raise a good point. But unfortunately for you, I myself have absolutely no qualms about killing her. What? Do you intend to betray the Queen? Ha! Calling it betrayal is a bit harsh. Anyone is prone to, say, an accidental slip of the hand. Alistair chuckles as he says this. What do you intend to do with the Zicterium once you have it? Give it to the Queen. That's none of your concern. But I suppose I can tell you that it's for the creation of a more beautiful world. Right now, Dr. Frankenstein, the clock is ticking. Tick-tock, Frankenstein, tick-tock. Might I suggest that you get a move on? If I do as you ask, what guarantee do I have that you'll be safely released? You want a guarantee? I suppose you will just have to have faith in her value. Her value as a weapon. And that value really depends on you finding the Zicterium. A weapon that cannot be controlled has no worth. Do you understand? You have to find the Zicterium, no matter what path you choose. I feel like they wouldn't, take away... just bump my microphone, sorry about that. Take away, 4 hours of our time. I don't know how this is going to go. Victor has no choice but to obey him. He grits his teeth, realizing the unspoken truth he's faced with. This would be a good time for our other boys to show up and rescue our asses again. That's when a blade is suddenly pressed against my throat. Alistair continues speaking matter-of-factly, looking at the unwavering blade. It's very simple. I've prepared a tracking device that I'd like you to keep with you. Alistair holds up a tiny device that fits in the palm of his hand. He tosses it to Victor, who attaches it to his clothing. You'll also be under surveillance, Dr. Frankenstein. If you pull anything on us, or if one of your unruly accomplices realizes what is happening, or if the men keeping track of you lose sight of you, remember that your precious doll can be broken ever so easily. Victor glares at Alistair, his face pale. No, but I want to stay with Victor. I don't know what to do. Reassure Victor. Don't worry about me. Just don't let Twilight get their hands on the Zicterium. But Alistair probably intends to use the Zicterium as a weapon. Many more people will die. And you will suffer. Don't let yourself repeat the nightmare from 2 years ago. You can't let that happen. Sorry to interrupt, but what happens to you in that case? Without the Zicterium, you... When that time comes, I'll put an end to myself. Victor stares daggers at Alistair as he speaks in a low voice. I'll get my hands on that Zicterium no matter what. Don't! But if anything happens to her, you're going to give me chills with that kind of intensity. Fine. For now we will wait patiently for you. Victor! Spacey, trust me. I will save you. Believe me. Victor's face is grim. I'll be right back. Stay safe. You won't be right back, but... Okay, bye, I love you. Okay, I love you, bye-bye. His lips are trembling just a bit. He was trying to make up for his past. He was trying to destroy the Zicterium. But now... he needs to turn the very thing he was trying to eradicate into a weapon with his own hands. Because of me. I might as well... I throw myself forward. But the Twilight soldier acts quickly, and all I'm able to do is slightly the blade. My, you're a handful, aren't you, young lady? Alistair sighs, but Victor pays him no mind and turns back to me with a serious look. Don't give up, Spacey. I haven't yet. I promise I will come back for you. I know you will, because you love me. With this, Victor runs off without so much as a look back. All I can do is simply watch him getting further away. No! That whole thing took an hour? I mean, Jesus. Oh my god! Oh my god! We're gonna die. We're not gonna die, but it's it's traumatizing. 1 hour's already passed. There's so little time. He has 3 hours to find and bring back the Zicterium. 3 hours. Not enough time to think of a strategy, but still too soon to give up. I need to hurry. He wipes sweat off his forehead and continues to run. It all comes down to the fact that he needs Zicterium to save Spacey. Oh, look! We're so cute, standing in the back there. Victor doesn't think that getting a hold of the Zicterium will guarantee them any form of safety. But if he doesn't bring it back, Spacey will definitely be killed. Then he'll focus on saving Spacey. Then he'll focus on saving Spacey for now. Okay, then he'll focus on saving Spacey for now. I'll focus on that for now. I don't know, he'll think about the rest later. Okay, it read weird to me. I don't know. That's the conclusion he arrives at. It's not much of a plan, but he can't think of anything better. Damn it, I'm so pathetic. Oh, stop it, Victor. We love you. As he runs, a conflict swirls in his mind like a storm. Just as she had said, there's only one reason Alistair would want the Zicterium for. To use it as a weapon. Whatever his plan for the Zicterium is, the result is clear. The nightmare of 2 years ago is just going to be repeated. That's what needs to be avoided at all costs. Above all else, it needs to be stopped, no matter what the sacrifice. There's only one effective means to go about this. I have to find the Zicterium and destroy it wherever it is. It should be easy. Many lives will be spared as a result. Only a short while ago, he would have been able to do this without hesitation. But... Victor puts a hand to his chest as he runs. Spacey's smile. Her angry and sad expressions. Oh my god, he's finally realizing he loves us. Oh my god, I love it. His head is overflowing with memories of her. All he wants to do is save her. Save her no matter what. She didn't run away from him, even after hearing everything. When she said she loved him, all he wanted to do was embrace her right then and there. I have to destroy the Zicterium and save her as well. The logical part of his mind is screaming that it's impossible, but all he can do now is push the voices aside and run. He finally arrives at the meeting spot. What, like took him 2 hours to run there? Jesus. You made it. I don't know who it was that said that. Oh, you made it. Okay. I don't know who it is that's speaking. I don't like that. Tell me who's saying it. You made it. He looks up and finds that Van Helsing has appeared. Van Helsing! Where's everyone else? Impey was concerned about the explosion and went looking for you two. Lupin and the Count have gone ahead to where the Zicterium is being stored. There's not much time left, so we're all acting separately. You located it? Yes, we went to the place we discussed before. The researcher himself was dead, but we found a note. He's so pretty, I love him. He'd written down the whereabouts of the Zicterium. It was all a little too easy, but all we could do now is thank our luck. I see. He breathed a sigh of relief. There's no telling what would have happened to Spacey if they hadn't found the the location of the Zicterium. But isn't... Okay, here's my thing. He's gonna ask, so where's Spacey? Well, it's not that Twilight has her and Alistair is threatening that if I don't bring Zicterium back, he's gonna kill her. And I have to betray everybody. That's not it at all. Wink. You know, I mean, how are you gonna... I mean, he's smart. Van Helsing narrows his eyes. Where is she? Wasn't it your job to look into ways to treat her? Why are you alone? Van Helsing doesn't mince words. Victor hesitates. If he isn't careful and says something to cause Van Helsing to catch on, Spacey's life will be in danger. The best thing would be to tell him everything, including what's happened to Spacey. In that case, we actually figured out how to treat her. What? That's good news. The poison in Zicterium has the effect of stopping the horologium's transformation. As Victor speaks, he quietly taps the back of his own hand with his fingers. He's using Morse code. Morse code, a simple code that uses long and short bursts to transmit English letters. It can be used in many situations. Good, Victor, smart. But it's transforming faster than we thought. She needs to be treated within the next 3 hours. As he says this, he quietly spells out the situation. His greatest concern is that the men watching him will catch on. But fortunately, they haven't noticed yet. Spacey taken hostage, being watched now. They hear everything. Van Helsing's eyes narrow slightly. He's probably realized what's going on. Victor had hoped that Van Helsing, being a former member of Twilight, would recognize Morse code and be able to understand him. It seems he was right. I see. So we can save her if we get the Zicterium. Need to give them Zicterium in 3 hours or she dies. Exactly. Where is it? Van Helsing, please tell me. It's very important. Being threatened to tell location. It's underground near Buckingham Palace. Hurry, we don't have much time. You're right. Like that he's like, fucking Uh-huh. So, yeah, I'm just tapping my hand doing this like, where is it, Van Helsing? I am not being suspicious. Victor starts to run, following Van Helsing. He hasn't come to a conclusion about what needs to be done, but for right now, he focuses on running as fast as he can to where the Zicterium has been hidden. I can't wait till we go the Van Helsing route and we fall in love with him, because it's going to be like, because he's so like stuffy and like whatever. Yeah, okay, I guess you're not bad, kid. Whatever, girl. And then he's going to be like passionately in love with you. It's going to just be weird when he like all of a sudden switch and has emotions. 4 hours remaining. I'm going to die. We've already bought through 3 hours so far. I can see the stars shining through the window. I've been restrained by a thick rope tying me to a wooden chair and am unable to move. I just like how there's just random fucking steampunk gears on the fucking walls and shit in this place. I don't know, I just love it. They've tied me up, gloves and all, so I'm not even able to use my poison to melt my way out like I did at the palace. Feels like it's been a long time since I was brought here. I don't know what the exact time is. I wonder how Victor is doing. I hear a knock at the door. Excuse me, may I come in? I mean, it's not like I'm indecent. I'm chained to a chair, you dick. Don't bother acting politely when you have me tied up like this. Ha! I'll take that as a yes. Dude, that door. How are you feeling? Feel free to call on me anytime you start to feel unwell. If your condition changes, life will no longer be able to exist within London. Ah, yes. Would you care for some music? It's something of a hobby of mine. I have the latest phonograph in this room. Phonograph, a device that records and plays sound by engraving grooves into a wax cylinder. Alistair is fond of them and uses them often. Precursor to the record player. Precursor to the record player. Okay. Personally, I think the phonograph was Isaac's greatest invention. It's like a portable orchestra. It's really made the beauty of music more accessible. I like everything from nursery rhymes to classical music. Seems fucking nursery rhymes. I do enjoy flashy things from time to time. There are a few intense songs that I enjoy as well. What did you come here for? Ah, that's right. I tend to go off on tangents when discussing my interests. I didn't ask, dude. It would appear that Dr. Frankenstein has figured out where the Zicterium is. So they found it. Aren't you happy? This means you're saved. Let's talk about something else, then. I've sent some Twilight agents to the Zicterium's location. I look up in surprise. The moonlight shines upon Alistair's elegant features. Why? Weren't you going to have Victor bring it to you? Oh my god, you're going to kill him. Even if Dr. Frankenstein does comply with our commands, it doesn't mean his friends will. What are you saying? I throw myself at him without thinking, forgetting that I've been tied up, and my chair falls over. Did that hurt? I'm just saying that one can never be too careful. Oh no, you can't kill my boys! Alistair carefully rights the chair, along with me. I won't let you kill everyone. Huh, how very interesting. You're supposed to be a soulless doll, yet your eyes are full of anger. Is the anger within you right now real, or are you just pretending to be angry? I will bite your fucking nose off. Throw your face at him, Spacey. Your face is still poison. I will bite your fucking nose off, and I will melt your face, bitch. I just figure maybe that would help him understand that our rage is real. Huh, I suppose it really doesn't matter to me. Spacey, here's what you do. Your hands are tied to a chair, but you can probably finagle it and bend and put your face on the ropes and burn through it. Use your head, Spacey. Literally, use your motherfucking head. Done. Alistair glances at his pocket watch and checks the time. There isn't much time left, but shall we have some tea and snacks? Get the fuck out. If you don't mind, I could join you in your last supper. With this, Alistair leaves the room. I'm alone again. The room is quiet, and I can't hear anything from outside. Bitch, use your face! Is Twilight... Are they still guarding this room? My condition is gradually worsening. At this rate, I may not be able to move around for long. I don't... Well, okay, I don't even know why I'm debating this. Like, oh wait, no, I really don't think so. I think we should search for a way out, because honestly, that's what I was literally just screaming at her for, like, bitch, melt the... Search for a way out. This could get us killed. Waiting could get us killed. Searching for a way out could get us killed. I'm going to find a way out of here. As long as I'm held captive, Victor and the others will be forced to tread cautiously. Even if Twilight attacks them, they may not risk putting up any resistance. I have to get out of here somehow and let everyone know that I'm all right. My gloves have been tightly secured to my arms, and it doesn't seem like I can get either of them off. Still, that doesn't rule out any chances I have of escaping. Yes, put your face on the wire. There's something Alistair doesn't know. I've been trained by the others, each of them masters in their particular crafts. Also, poison in our face. Otherwise, we would have been able to kiss Victor, but we can't because we would kill him. So, kiss those ropes. Kiss those wrists goodbye. Literally, bend over and kiss your wrists, girl. You can do it. Burn through it with your mouth. And all those ropes. I've been continuing to train to maintain these skills. If Victor isn't giving up, I can't give up either. Oh, good, this might not have been a bad thing. We'll see. It's times like these that I really have to calmly observe the situation. First, there are no signs of people nearby. Is there anything I can use in this room? Yes, my face. I just don't know why she doesn't get it. Hold on. Oh, my ear itched. There. And now my hair is messed up under my thing. There's a gear meant for use in some kind of steam engine up against the wall. It looks very sharp. I can use that. I struggled to drag the chair close to it, still tied to it, and managed to raise my body enough to press my wrist to the gear. I don't expect to cut the ropes with this. I intend to scratch my wrists with it and melt the rope using the poison in my blood. Oh, that works too. I endure the slight pain and feel some blood trickling down my skin. Now all I do is wait for the poison to melt through the rope. Again, you could have used your face. I'm just saying. Okay, I'm just sitting here on my bouncy ball, and I'm in a chair, and you could... Well, okay, it'd be hard. Okay, hold on. You could do it. Hold on. Trying not to... yeah, you could do it. You could totally do it. I'm trying to, like, pretend I'm in a chair. Because I'm not in a chair. I'm on a bouncy ball. I try to be in a chair and not like, I'm trying to just bend my upper body. So it's like, if you were actually in a chair, it'd be way easier. But since I'm trying to mock sitting in a chair, put my wrists like where armrests would be and try not to move them as I'm bent. You could do it. You could fucking do it. She's skinny. She could do it. But that's strange. The rope isn't melting. Usually my poison would melt something like this rope without any issues. Is the poison weakening? This might be a precursor to the horologium's transformation. With his option for escape taken away from me, I panic for a moment, but if I can't use the poison, I'll escape from this rope using the techniques Lupin taught me. Weird noises. I move my hand and start shifting the rope little by little. Taking my time, slowly, I focus on getting free, but in the back of my mind, I can't stop thinking about Victor. We're getting free for Victor. Oh, God. Oh, my God. We might actually finish this in the next, this part or the next part, because we only have 3 hours left, so... Oh, my God. And we have 1 chapter left. We're in chapter 12, right? So we have 1 chapter after this. I continue to work diligently at the rope. My condition starts to worsen, and I feel dizziness and a headache as the heat from the horologium intensifies in my chest. I might not make it. Just as my determination starts to waver, my right hand is freed. I did it! With one hand free, the rest is easy. And not like, I did it. It's, I did it! Like, I'm so excited! Like, I feel like I would be shocked. Hey! Like, I quickly untie the rope and stand up. I hurriedly check the time and see that there's a little under 3 hours left. 3 hours, I check the watch again to make sure. I need to take action right away to get myself out of here. Out the window. I look out the window. It looks like I'm on the 2nd floor. Judging from the skyline, this must be somewhere in Midtown. After trying several times to open the window with no avail, I push the heavy furniture in front of the door to block it. Break the window, bitch. Bird, your toenails are too sharp. This should buy me some time. I lift up a nearby candlestick and... The window shatters noisily. I hear footsteps approaching from the other side of the door, but... I ignore it. I know, like, oh, wait, just a second. I will my unsteady body to move forward and jump out the window. Woohoo! Go us. The moment I hit the ground, I brace myself to soften the impact. It worked. Now I just need to run. Well, then, when I raise my head, I see a lone Twilight soldier standing there. It looks like he didn't expect someone to come flying down out of the sky. I sense him drawing a sharp breath in astonishment, even through his eerie mask. He rushes to strike me with his sword, which I dodge. I don't miss the opportunity to... Ha! Throw myself at him with all my might. I thought we were going to have to choose what we're going to do. Once he's off balance, I grasp hold of his neck and slam him against the wall with all the strength I can muster. See, we kind of kick ass. I like this. They taught her to kick ass. She's not like, she's like got the, I have no idea what anything is because she's got amnesia, but at the same time, she's like, but I kick ass. What is this feeling? It's love. Oh, I've never felt love. I'm gonna kick this bitch's ass right now. Hold on. Like, I love it. I love the contrast. It's great. My breath is heavy and uneven as I look down at the fallen soldier. I got lucky catching him off guard, and I'm so glad my body was able to react quickly. Before I start running again, I have an idea. Take a sword. I take the dagger that the soldier has on him and hurry away. If the time limit passes before I can get help, I'll use this to... I run as fast as I can. I can already feel the presence of several men behind me. Saint Germain taught me the ins and outs of London's geography. I'll get away from them, somehow. Right as I'm about to pick up speed, Twilight soldiers appear from an alleyway. There are 2 of them. This time, they both look completely alert. I don't stand a chance against them. They draw their swords without a word, and in a panic, I turn around to go back the way I came. That's when I realize that path is already blocked as well. I grip the dagger I had stolen just in case I might need to use it. Out of the way! Mr. Impey coming through! Yes! I knew we could rely on our boys. I hear Impey shouting. I'm starting to really love him. Like, he was really trying to I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, he's nice and he's sweet. But in the beginning, it was like, you're hitting on me. It's a little creepy. And, like, I didn't have that instant bond to him like I did with the others. It's like, oh, look, there's so pretty. I'm like, I bet you're being weird and creepy. It's weird and creepy. But, like, he's just endearing and I just love him because he rescues us all the time. And, I'm warming up to him. Then from behind the Twilight soldiers blocking my way, the ornithopter charges in, forcing its way through the narrow alleyway, breaking off portions of the surrounding buildings. Impey! The Twilight soldiers are surprised. I should have said that more surprised than like, yeah! But I'm so happy. This game makes me happy. They jump aside as the ornithopter charges straight towards them. Then it comes straight for me as I stand there dumbfounded. As the ornithopter flies low, almost touching my head, Impey pops out and extends his arm to me. Grab my hand! I immediately grab him and he pulls me into the aircraft. The next moment, the ornithopter begins ascending rapidly. All right! I had to pull some aerial acrobatics there, but it was a success. Impey, thank you! I couldn't have gotten past them on my own. Don't worry about it. It's the prince's job to come to the princess's rescue on a white horse, right? Well, in my case, I'm a genius engineer riding on a steel bird. I'm glad you're all right. It's a good thing I happened to find you, but where's Victor? He went to find the Zicterium to save me. I quickly give Impey a quick rundown of everything that's happened. I see. Seems like Victor has a pretty heroic role in all this. We know where the Zicterium is. If the others are meeting there, he's probably headed that way too. Impey, can we head there too? Victor still thinks that I'm being held hostage. Okie dokie, leave it to Mr. Impey. Let's embark on the night of flight, shall we? This is gonna be a rough trip. Hold on tight. With these words, the ornithopter picks up speed. Hold on, Victor. I'll be there soon. We're riding in to rescue him. It's adorable. Love it. Victor can't help but draw a breath in surprise when he first arrives. Immensely high ceilings are supported by a countless number of thick pillars that stretch toward the roof. This huge space has no decorations at all and has an almost mystical feel about it. So this is the place. This facility was supposedly created to store Zicterium. Who would have thought there would be a space like this directly beneath London? We don't have time to stand around. We don't have time to stand around admiring the view. Let's find Lupin and the others. Yeah, you're right. Can't. As he walks along with Van Helsing, Victor checks his pocket watch. He had set his own watch to match the time on Spacey's. It's true, there isn't much time left. 3 hours remain until the horologium transforms. And only 1 hour remains until the time Alistair said that he would kill her. We need to hurry. As he whispers this, 2 familiar faces appear before him. Hey, good to see you. I don't know how I did that. Did you find the Zicterium? No, not yet. We've looked everywhere, but we can't figure out how to get past those huge doors, so we can't move forward. Lupin points to a ridiculously large set of doors in the center of the rear wall. I don't see doors. I just see a bunch of pipes and some metal girders. It's weird. If the Zicterium isn't here in this large space, then could it be behind the doors? Well, there has to be some way to get them open. We've tried everything, but they won't so much as budge. Oh, Victor, isn't Our Lady with you? About that. Victor glances over at Van Helsing. While Victor gives the fake explanation, Van Helsing uses Morse code to communicate the truth to the others. I see. So that's the key to treating her poison. All the more reason why we need to get hold of it. Suddenly, Lupin raises an arm, signaling to everyone. In response, Van Helsing and Saint Germain begin looking around them. Guys, what is it? It looks like Twilight has decided that our job here is done. They either followed us or came in ahead. Either way, it's not just a couple of them. Oh, it's not just a couple of them we're dealing with here. What? How could that be? Victor, behind you! Oh! Go, Saint Germain. Before a soldier's sword can pierce Victor, Saint Germain grabs him and leaps backward. Even while the Count is saving him, Victor takes a test tube from his coat and immediately lobs it at the enemy soldiers. Ugh! You! Sons of bitches! A flash of light floods the space around them, and smoke fills the area in a matter of seconds. Whoa! Nice one, Victor. I like what you've got there. Lupin's so fucking adorable. Taking care not to inhale the smoke, they take cover behind some pillars. Van Helsing stands beside Victor, ready to fight. Ah, why is he so hot? Victor, it looks like they don't intend on keeping their end of the bargain. What do you want to do? Van Helsing is right. If Twilight is going to attack them directly, there's no need for Victor to hold his promise or hold back on them. But still, we need to avoid antagonizing them if we can help it. They've got her. Whoa, whoa, whoa! We've got a party approaching. We don't stand a chance if we don't fight back. Lupin shouts over to them from where he hides behind an adjacent pillar. I know, but... Alistair. Oh, Alistair, what is he thinking doing something like this? They put up a minimum of resistance to hold the soldiers back while Victor tries desperately to think. How can they get the upper hand here? Victor looks at the transmitter he had clipped to his clothing. It looks like they've turned off the transmission, judging that he's no longer of any use to them. Alistair was using this device to keep tabs on him and where he was. That's when he has an idea. Van Helsing, I'd like to ask you something about Twilight's chain of command. Their chain of command? What about it? What happens if something unexpected occurs without a commanding officer present? Are soldiers in the field allowed to act as they see fit? Is this really relevant right now? Van Helsing doesn't look at Victor as he responds, instead squinting into the half-darkness as he fires at Twilight soldiers. Yes, it's very important! Twilight isn't monolithic, but at least, if this is a unit under Alistair's command, they wouldn't act on their own. Even if he's not here in person, he's probably able to show some flexibility as the soldiers relay information to him. I see. In that case, he has all the information he needs. Van Helsing, cover me for a minute. With just this, he jumps out from behind the pillar without even waiting for a response. Alistair, I want to negotiate. The soldiers all charge for him at once, but Van Helsing is able to shoot them down as they come. Taking advantage of this, Victor continues speaking in a voice that rings clear in the dark and empty hall. We hold the trump card. You can't get your hands on the Zicterium without it. The moment Victor shouts this, the Twilight soldiers stop approaching. They most likely received orders to cease their attacks from their own communication devices. So far, so good. You may have thought us useless, but that's a big mistake. The Zicterium is at the end of this hall. Lupin was able to find the hidden passage leading to the back. That's because this place has a trick to it that only those involved in the research would know about. By now, everyone in the room is paying full attention to Victor. In the dead silence, and with many eyes on him, Victor continues. A little over 2 hours remain until the Horologium's transformation is complete. Once that time runs out, London will turn into a city of death. Even if you kill all of us here, you won't be able to decipher the trick to this room, and you'll never get to the Zicterium. Spacey, she would probably rather sacrifice herself than let one of her friends die because of her. I feel the same way. If the life of one of my friends is endangered, I'm prepared to die here and now. And if that happens, Alistair, then neither she nor the Zicterium will be yours. I don't think you understand, Dr. Frankenstein. Alistair's voice echoes in the hall. The volume on the soldiers' communicators has likely been turned up. Your doll is in my hands. I'm the one in control here. No, you're not. This is when we need to pop in and be like, no, he's not! Even if that is the case, it's impossible to open the path without my cooperation. And if even one of my friends dies, I won't cooperate with you. I'll fight back with everything I have. I'll never talk, even if you capture me. So, what are you going to do? You don't have time for a leisurely torture session. Or shall we all die together here in London? Of course, Victor has absolutely no intention of abandoning her. However, if he allows Alistair to have his way here, his friends will die, and he won't be able to save Spacey. That's why Victor decided to take this risk. Of course, he doesn't know how to open the door, or even if there is a trick to it. He is merely using the fact that a mind of Lupin's caliber has yet to find a way to break in as a way of threatening Alistair. If Alistair doesn't comply with Victor's threat now, the fighting will most likely resume. They won't be able to stop the Horologium's transformation, and they, along with the entirety of London, will be destroyed. Alistair, answer me now! Fine, let's hear what you have to say. Victor tries to hide his delight and exhales slowly to even his breathing. You'll need to accept my conditions if you want that path to the end of the hall open. Alistair, bring her here. Once we've seen that she's safe, we'll open the doors. That's not possible. You'll have to open the doors first. No. You bring her here. We won't have time to save her any other way. We don't have time. Oh, I was reading that as Alistair. We don't have time. What's your answer? I have no choice. Let's do this then. She's no longer of any use to us. We'll dispose of her here on our end. What? Dr. Frankenstein, once we've killed all of you, I will head over there at my own leisure. You've given up on the Horologium? I'm a very cautious man. I have a policy against taking risky bets, although it seems that you enjoy gambling, unlike me. They should take that as you don't have her, do you? She fucking got away! The Twilight soldiers begin to close in once again. So much for taking our way out. Oh, talking our way out. I guess we only have one option. Hurry up and beat these guys so we can get a hold of the Zicterium. We'll have to renegotiate with him after that. With Lupin's shout, it looks like the battle is about to reignite when... Victor! A voice cuts through the space. It's me! A voice he feels like he hasn't heard in a long time. Everyone turns around. They see her up ahead, so close to where they stand, walking with Impey's aid. Spacey! He shouts in surprise and runs to her side. Aw, how did you get here? Did you escape? Yes, I was cutting it pretty close. Well, well, so that's where the little rabbit ran off to. This was certainly unexpected. Alistair, I won't let you get away with this. Oh! Look at my boys! We're missing Victor, but it's okay. I like the song. Ha! If you're no longer a hostage, that makes things simple. There's no need to hold back anymore. I like how the music is all la 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 la. Oh my god, we're at like 48 minutes. Okay, I'm gonna wrap this part up here. We're gonna finish this battle in the next part. So I will see you guys next time. Remember to give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe to see more.